Welcome back, guys. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to go from 0 to a million coins. Whether you've got 100k, 10k or no coins right now, we will get you to a million. So you can build a team like mine or waste it all on these SBCs that we got coming. So make sure to drop a like down below. Of course, subscribe if you're new. And if you do want to get some coins in a quicker way, well. So if you guys are sick of losing at FIFA because your team isn't good enough or you're not good enough at the game, then right now you need to head over to skycoach.gg. Not only can they coach you in your weekend league or play your games for you, you can buy any amount of coins you want. And all of the services get 10% off right now with the code PRORECALL. Go check them out below. Make sure to click the link in the description and let's get into it. Now you might be wondering why we're at the SBCs, and it's not to tell you once again to complete marquee matchups, but I would always say you should, because if you've got over 100k, the worst case scenario is that you're going to break even. You can snipe all of the players usually, or you'll have some in your club. And also when you get that return, breaking even, okay, that's all right. But the best possible thing is you're looking at probably getting 100, 200, 300k player. Obviously you can get anyone, but it's a good chance, and every week or so, I reckon if you do it every week, once a month, you're going to get like a 400 or 500k player, or even better. But that's not why we're in the icon section. What you want to do is, if you go over to Croy, for example, we've got Born Legend and Rising Star. Now these both produce you 2 rare gold players pack. We're going to complete these and just look at the return because of how easy it is to make coins. So we've completed both of the SBCs pretty much for free. I haven't had to buy any of the players. They were all in my club. Some of you might have to buy a few, but you will usually have these players laying around. Now we get 4 true rare gold player, or 4 rare gold tradable players. Now from this, what are you going to get? There, I think we've got Jimenez. First of all, he's worth like 4k right now. Right now, these SBCs are actually really good because all 83s are so expensive. We can put Falk in the club to go into more SBCs, and then we're going to do another one of these, see what we get. I mean, anything is good now. You won't spend 4k on those 2 SBCs at all. So we've already made profit. What do we get here? Okay, so once again, another 84. So that's 2 for 2. So off of that statistic, I'd say you're 100% likely to get 2 84s. But obviously, you know, it doesn't work like that. But that obviously is 2 solid packs there. 4k off of both of them, and 2 more players to put into other SBCs. There's no way you can go wrong with completing all of them icon SBCs. If you do, let me know. I'm going to do all of them. That's why they're in my favourites for the marquee matchups and all the SBCs that I'll do. You can see I've got all of them here because I'm going to do every single one. I'm just realising I've got an 84 and an 83, and that would have gone for like 6k, I think. I'm an idiot. So we're going to start off really simple, left back Prem and Chelsea. So if we go over to 1.2k, you can see there's a couple on the market there. We actually just missed a 500, so a bit of an L from me. You can see at 1.4, they're probably not going to sell on, but at 1.3, there's enough on the market where you should be able to. So 1.3 for the sell on. EA tax is going to be about 65 coins. So at that point you're making 35. At that you're making 135, and here you're making 235. Now remember, the profit available on him, he can go for as low as 400. So you've got about a K you can make per card on this one, and when you're only putting in a K, that means you can literally double your coins on some of them. And if you've only started on 1,000 coins, you can literally double your coins from one pickup. And you know, if you grab them up for 500, it's not that rare. I've seen one and I've missed it already. We've missed the 1k there where we would have made 200 and something. We've managed to get I think that's 330 coins profit out of this one here, so that's quite good. I'm quite happy with that one, to be honest. 1.3 easy sell on. See if we can get another one. Obviously you've got the opportunity, if you want to go over here, do a little bit of compare price, so we can do that as well. Oh yeah, 1k, yeah, that's acceptable, lovely. So what compare price, for those of you who don't know, you want to click the button that you'd usually click to cross, because it will do basically a search for you. So it goes on to, as you can see here, if you look in the bottom corner, actions, back, transfer targets, compare price. So you click X if you're on Xbox there. It's a little bit different if you're on PlayStation or PC, but it'll have the commands down below, and you can just search basically by doing the compare price. It does another search on the market. When you come back, the market's refreshed. Now this next filter is a few variations of this. So first of all, we're starting with Gold, England, Prem and Cam. Cam and Prem are going to stay the same. We're going to change the other 2 variations here and there. Now they're going for 800 coins, as you can see here. I don't think there's any at 750, or there isn't many, as you can see. So EA tax is 40 coins at 800, which means here we make 60 and here we make 110. So anything here is 110 coins profit. We've got one really easily there straight away. So we are going to go move through these because we're doing a few similar filters here. So we do want to move through these semi-quick. And so list them up for the 800 there. Obviously you can do bidding on that one. It's a really easy one to bid with. Put the max price at like 500 coins and you'll be good to go. Now another one we can do with this is Brazil and Cam. So obviously here you're left with Paqueta, Coutinho. You can do Pereira as well, but you want to choose if you want to do this as a gold rare or a non-rare. Having a look at the non-rare, you're taking it further than where the gold rares will go. So you might as well put it in gold rare, otherwise they're not going to come up at all. So for this one, you're looking at gold rare, Cam, Brazil, Prem, and what, 2k right now? It's quite a lot for what these cards are. We've just missed a 1.2. Would have been a lovely snipe there. So you've got a few here at 2k, not much more. Okay, so 2.4, way too high. 2.3, not too many pages, but you've got a couple there. 2.2. I think 2.2 is the sweet spot, but you might want to even go for 2.1 to be honest. But we'll say 2.2. EA tax on that is going to be 110 coins. So here you're making 90, here you're making 190. You can obviously go down further if you want to make more per card. We are going for one snipe per filter on the cam section, just because I'm looking for a few cheap cam filters just to show you the ropes and get that sorted, because these ones are ones you can toss between from one to the other and really just up your coins as you go. So that one there, nice. We got that one for 2.2. We'll back out here and we're going to have a look at, and if you go over to Arsenal, it's a little bit better. You've got Trossard, and you've also got the likes of, if we have a look here, I think it's Trossard, I think Jesus can come up under this, and you've also got Odegaard. So you've obviously got position change Trossard there. He's going to make it a little bit easier to make some coins off this one. I'd say sell him at 2.3. EA tax is going to be 115 coins. Probably want to pick him up at about 2,000 coins as a worst case scenario. So if we go down to here, what is the profit on that? 175 or 185, one of the two. So a very decent profit that you're going to get there. I do feel like maybe doing a 10 count, possibly. I don't want to spend too much time on the cam. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give them of the same position, but moving over to a different league and a different quality here. We are looking at cams from Bundesliga. You got Forsberg, Ricken, you got Lee Jae-sung, you got Musiala, you got Ritz, and you've even got Niehaus as well. So you've pretty much got like all of the, any card that has a cheap version of the card, it's in this filter, and in the sense of like any card rarity, quality, that's what I mean. So what, like which special cards, it's got like Centurions, Informs, group stages, heroes, you've got foot fantasies in here as well. You can get that whatever his name is, can't say his name, but you guys know which one I mean. I think he's got the same nation as Puskas off the top of my head. These guys are going to go for 13.5. I'd say go to 12.5 for this one if you can. If you can get it lower, obviously it's up to yourself. This one gets you about 300 coins profit. If you want a little bit more than that, take it down further. I'd say 12,250. You're looking at about 500, just a bit over 500 coins profit. Definitely nothing to turn your head up at, or turn your nose up at, sorry. You can tell I'm incredibly tired. I don't know why I'm so tired. I've got a lot of sleep. I feel like my ADHD brain. I just need some monster. Oh, we took a 12,750. I thought it said 12,500. What we will do is we'll list it up for we'll do 13,750 because there weren't many cards and I think we can squeeze it. Now, in order to up your profits, you have to go on to the higher rated special cards or heroes, icons, whichever you choose. Now, icons are hard to snipe this year. I would actually advise heroes in every scenario, and this one is really good. Now, with the Bundesliga, you do have Ricken, who kind of ruins the filter because you've got a Smolak, Voller, and then you've also got Gomez all around kind of a 30k mark, near a 30, whereas Ricken is about 15. So you can just simply snipe Ricken, and obviously if you go to here, you've got the chance of picking up Ricken and any of the others. But the reality is you're probably only really going to see Ricken from the majority. So you can do this to start off with when you are on a lower coin balance, but I would actually advise going for forward or striker, and because striker has Smollett, Gomez, and Voller. So all three of them, or all four of them will come up under this one. And if you take it to around 27, which I think is where this one starts, 26 even. So we've got a small like at 25, which might be a snipe. I think he goes to 27. So EA tax 2%, 10%, 2.7 half will be 1,350. Oh, that's nice. That's like a 700 coin profit. Brilliant. So that is actually decent. We will take that one. Obviously, that was a bit of a risk. You should usually check the price of cards before you do a snipe, because if we go, okay, yeah, there's nothing really. Okay, actually, that was a good snipe. 27 is basically the mark for this one, so that was quite lucky. I would actually say 25 is where we want to sit ourselves. So that was very lucky that the one we took a risk on was exactly what we needed. Because a couple hundred coins either side, that would have been a bit of an iffy snipe. Not an L, but not a great one. So we're going to do a little bit of this one because I think this is a good start piece for making some profit, and then we can move up to some slightly higher. Oh, a 24,500. That one is nice. So these are quite easy to snipe, I find. Smollak seems to be just, I suppose, underrated. He is brilliant in the game. Now, a good filter we used to have was obviously you could do Polish, and if you go over to Poland Special and Striker, you had the likes of Smollak and you had Lewandowski. Now, actually, without doing the Special, I think this filter is going to be as usable. So if we go Poland, minimum 10 to 50, and we go for Striker, I think you've got Lewa, you've got Smollak, and you've got Milik. I don't think, is there any others? I think there's got to be another Milik card, to my knowledge. So if we go 20k, there's nothing below 20k. That is a good sign. So this one has Smollak. You've also got Milik just above, and then you've also got Lewandowski. So that's a nice filter. Now, a very nice one to move over to next. We've talked about it before. For Heroes and Italy. Right now, this is ridiculous because these guys have absolutely shot down. They were nowhere near 100k merely like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. You had Marquisio at 200k at the start of last week. You had Di Natale at about 250, and they both absolutely shot down. But it's so good for sniping because so many people are listing them lower just to try and get them to sell. I mean, there's a few there that are... I don't know if I'd want to risk on them. I didn't know he'd gone down. I thought he'd gone to 140, and he did settle there. But then 150, we've got a couple cards here. I would say let's snipe at 140, 145, there's nothing. 148, there's some there. I would say we snipe at 140. If we sell at 150, the EA tax is 7.5k. So, am I right in saying that? 10% half. Yeah, 7.5k. So, if we can get one at 140, sell it at 150, that is ace. Obviously, you've got Di Natale there as well. I don't think he's going to be coming up an awful lot, but I do think he will have his opportunities. I think that because he has shot down so much, as I say, people get him in a pack, rage, want him sold quickly. Simple as that. It can very easily happen where you end up getting him for a much better price. So I'm hoping that's what's going to happen in a moment. We might get finesse. We might not quite get what we want here, but hopefully we get one coming up. I had to quickly check Footbin to see how much he was actually going for as a minimum. He goes down to 51k. So you can literally make like 100 and something k per snipe on this one. We're trying to do a bit of compare price. It is just nothing coming up right now. Now I'm sniping at like a fair time. It is 8 o'clock. There isn't a lot of tradable packs out right now, would be the one reason that this might be a little bit stunted, because when tradable packs, I mean, when you guys are watching this, tomorrow is rewards morning, rewards evening. Definitely bash through this filter, because I think that's when you're really going to see a difference and really going to notice some good snipes there. Unfortunately, I'm kind of stinted because nothing's really coming up at all. So I've not really, by even doing compare price, we've barely seen any come up at all. So I don't think that there's not snipes. I think right now he's not being listed as much. Di Natale, obviously, probably the same. But this is a brilliant filter. Usually we got a very decent set of profits off it not too long ago. So we've definitely advised doing it, but do it, take it with a pinch of salt. If it doesn't work, come back to it later, and definitely give it a go to one of the other filters for a bit. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. Of course, as usual, make sure to drop a like down below, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you tomorrow.